But they're goblins. They're
Yeah,
not
I'm
that
gonna say
smart.
goblins are douchebags. Like,
Zook.
Well, that's the suggestion I make.
And I mean, you see the suggestion take hold, and he's holding this in his arms. He's holding this pile of grenades, and he looks around, and he suddenly, you see this look of realization, like, I could be doing much better work if I went back upstairs, but it's not his turn yet, so he can't actually move.
Yeah.
Zook.
That's fine.
Alright, that's cool.
Who wants to have a bad day? Alright, well, first thing Zook is going to do is move out of the way. And then... they're all going to get fried. Is this guy going to get fried? He in range?
No.
No.
But there is the guy over here that Khalil is currently engaged with melee.
I don't have to have engaged. I've got surprise on all these guys. I can hit anyone I want.
Oh right.
Oh yeah.
And these are
you really
all
can't.
these guys look the same to me from here.
These four here are armed with javelins. I mean, in the chaos of all these goblins swarming out, it's hard to see what each individual one is armed with. But there is a mix of ranged and melee weapons happening here.
But none like around that in my immediate vision have the grenades.
The only ones you see from where you're standing, there's two of them in the back of the line here on the Odiug pit.
And they would have that, and they have partial cover. I'm assuming from there.
No, you've got line of sight all the way over there.
Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna do that because he just made a suggestion to him. No, I'm just gonna hit this guy right here.
Okay. Yeah, this guy here is the one that Tarin just suggested, and then the guy behind him also has some grenades. So who are you shooting?
I don't. I'm just gonna hit this guy here, I guess.
Okay. That guy, I mean, he was leaning up against his javelin. He saw the hut go down, and he's still shocked that it's gone. And you see him just trying to right his javelin in his arms and throw it at somebody. So go ahead, and why don't you put an arrow in him?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Like, do we even need to roll for damage? Like, I think your minimum damage is probably better than his maximum hit points. But go ahead and roll the hit.
I mean, well, with sneak attack, yeah, it's gonna be like 20-something at least. So he's dead.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
I mean, I can do it. I can do it.
You gotta hit him first. He does have a pretty high
roll
armor
to hit.
class.
Oh, I hit him. I rolled a 16 and I get
yeah, that does it. That does
a lot to that.
That does it.
And then I have a little bit extra movement left, so I'm actually going to kind of tuck myself back into this corner, I think.
Is our rope still there?
Your rope?
Where the X is?
That's a good question. Is our rope still there?
I imagine you all retrieved it when... Oh, tied up to the entrance. Oh, yeah, it's still hanging there.
Okay.
There's no way you could have retrieved it.
Right. No, I just wanted to know if the goblins had screwed with it.
Oh, no, they haven't. And the floor is still in the same state as it was. In fact, where Zook is standing, he's probably standing in an ankle-deep puddle of grease right there.
That sounds like a bad idea. Let me
Drink
actually
down
not
off of the
do
floor.
This whole edge is probably in grease?
Yeah, most likely that whole section of wall. Like, I'm not going to count it as difficult terrain or anything. Like, you're fine.
I mean, it's...
I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to fall prone.
I mean, after an hour, it might not actually even be all that. It might have congealed for the most part.
Yeah. Orphan.
Okay. Is Goblin dead?
Which one? That's the one that just shot? Yes, he is. Blah. Okay. Whoops. I'm on the wrong... There we go. Yeah, he's dead.
Alright, Orphan breaks out of what's going to become a
hold
circle
on.
of fire soon.
Standing there, you see a line of goblins kind of going all the way back into the hall here. And they have a mix of weapons, and some of them, again, are carrying a bunch of grenades.
Duke does not have very good crowd control. I can only pick off guys one at a time.
Yeah, I just used my other AoE spell for that suggestion. Who has the necklace of fireballs?
That's a good question.
Who does have that?
I don't remember who took it.
It's not me.
I think I have it.
Yeah, I think that
Why?
I think it was Eldove.
Why
Eldove was insulted by the idea of needing an item to cast. Anyway, let's continue.
Well,
Orphan.
it was either me or you, and you're saying you don't have it.
What's Orphan doing?
I'm checking my my skills. I'm trying to remember if this.
Can you hit Duke and through all those guys, please?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, if you throw some.
No, I don't have any AoEs at all.
If it's like Lucas Flame Toss.
All I got is a bunch of attacks, so I'm gonna start making a bunch of attacks.
Sounds good to me.
Just starting with the guy in front of me.
Okay.
So what? 32 d20s? Is that what you need?
God. Okay, that one's not gonna hit anybody. Oh wait, is that a 7?
That's a 7.
Okay, well that'll hit a 15.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
No, these ones are wearing chain shirts.
This 9 will hit.
That'll do
I'm
it.
pretty sure. Alright.
That turns into a 17, right?
That, yeah.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay. Stop that.
Well, don't roll it on the edge of the table.
Alright, that's a 6 damage.
6 damage? Alright, so you
Yeah.
punch this homeboy in the face, bruise his eye,
Alright.
give him a nice shiner.
Point. Here comes 2 more attacks. These will both hit.
Yes.
Alright, so damage on the first one is 6 more.
Okay,
Just
and that's
get down.
enough for him.
Alright, then the one directly in front of me
Okay.
will take 7.
Okay, and that's enough for him.
Bleh.
And that's my turn.
Orphan dives forwards and pummels some of these goblins coming up the way here. Arik.
This gets me out of the range of the wall of fire, right?
Yes, that gets you
All right.
clear.
That guy's my buddy.
Tarin is opening up the mind link in action.
Now,
I'm gonna attack him with my glaive. So,
Okay.
14?
Nope.
Does 14 hit?
No.
Okay, as a bonus action, I'm gonna flip my glaive around and smack him with the butt.
You're looking for a 17 against these guys.
Oh, Jesus. And Arik is useless.
So, you run out there, and you try to glaive this guy. By the time you get close enough, he's got his javelin to rights, and he starts parrying your blows pretty easily. However, he looks terrified at your imposing figure, if for what it's worth.
I really wanted to... I wanted
Tarin.
to knock him back to where I knew the wall of fire was going to be. It was going to be a great little combo thing between Eldove and I, but
Eldove.
nope. Just
Oh,
going to miss.
Tarin, open up a mind link to Eldove.
yeah.
Wait, how did you tell Tarin to do that?
He yelled out, Tarin.
Okay. How far
he-
away are you guys? You're pretty good.
When you want me to, I'll drop the wall of fire and blow a fireball wherever you're pointing. So just let me know on the mind link.
You guys talk over the mind link, and you can understand each other, but very faintly. There's a lot of static in the way.
Uh-oh.
I need
I
to
know
be
it-
able to see you to make a mind link.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Then just yell out.
Eldove.
Okay.
Ow. Flumph!
Fred strums
Yeah, Flumph.
something on his lute. He's going to give you a bardic inspiration die.
Who?
As he friggin' gets out the way.
Oh!
Backs
If I had a
against this
bardic
wall.
inspiration... If I had a bardic inspiration die at the end of last session, do I still have it?
No, because you've taken a short rest since then.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And who gets the bardic inspiration die? Me?
You do.
Okay.
And Cube... Was Cube... Eldove, what instructions did you give Cube?
I didn't give any instructions to Cube. I just said, Cube, do you want to leave
Well-
the wall of fire?
And
Tarin told him to
all
stay
this
in the
planning
center.
happened. So Tarin told him to stay in the center?
Yeah, stay inside the wall.
Okay, then he is standing in the perfect center of where the hut was.
Is he still spouting error messages?
No, he's calmed down since then.
Okay.
Wait, was he standing in the perfect center for a while?
He's been standing here the whole time. You climb up on top. And you do, but it's hard to get your footing up there because he's got big holes that have been rusted through the tabletop that's bolted down to his head. But you climb up there, and he says, "This one is glad to have been of assistance."
So wait, Brick.
Yeah.
Cube is my best friend.
If Cube now has a table bolted on top of him, is he now a tabletop simulacrum?
Yes. He is.
Yeah.
He is.
That was
Stop.
horrible. And you have to
Thank
take
you.
damage now. I'm sorry. You have to take...
I should get banana for that.
Eldove, you had a...
Luckily, he wasn't asking about the wizard, who is a tabletop simulator.
You had a held action, and everybody who is clear was going to get clear is now clear.
Alright, yeah. The held action goes off, and all these goblins die. Like, that circle of goblins, just dead instantly.
What's the minimum amount of damage your wall can do if they make their dex save?
Oh, something gross. If I roll all ones,
Which turn into 2s.
it will. Yeah, it will, all ones which turn into 2s. It'll do 15.
Okay, that's plenty to kill goblins. Tarin, from where you're standing, this one here, holding a lot of grenades.
Can I press the button?
Oh, you can. Yeah, you go ahead and you can kill them all. It's fine. These two here have grenades, and it's hard to tell what makeup of grenades they have. This one is turned around and is starting to leave, and this one's confused as to why.
Follow him.
And then dead, 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 dead.
You are dead.
So that
dead,
was
dead.
lots and lots of goblins. Let me delete those from the goblin list here. And this wall of fire erupts in a ring around Cube and Eldove
Eldove falls in his face.
and burns outwards.
All right.
Nice. Well done.
Pretty amazeballs.
Does it get this one too?
I was going to say, does it? Yeah.
That's
No.
up to Brick.
Okay.
I'm going to say no.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because it looks like it's about a space and a half from here, and you guys are about a space and a half from here. So if it gets him, then it gets you. It would definitely get Arik. Maybe not Khalil, but...
That makes sense.
It's fine.
That's fair.
Alright. So, Arrow Goblins. Orphan, you're about to have a real bad day. Because this guy can see Khalil, but none of these guys can.
Oh no, they're all gonna shoot you.
They're all gonna try.
Oh no!
They are all
They're
gonna
going
try.
to shoot
Catch
the
all
person
of-
who can deflect arrows.
Catch it,
Oh,
return, catch it,
Whatever
return.
shall they do?
Actually, no, he stays put.
Catch and dart all of them. This is gonna be beautiful.
I only,
You can
I
only
only
do
get
one.
I only get one reaction, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can only catch and
Oh.
return
But
one.
but they're not all gonna hit.
Wait and see if one of them's gonna throw a grenade. Because if you can catch and return that.
That would be good.
He actually can't.
I-
The only
Alright,
the only kind of grenade that Orphan could catch or return is the petrification grenade. That's the only one, because that's the only one that requires a hit roll. All the other ones explode and have areas of effect.
Are any of them carrying grenades that I can see here?
These two back here.
Okay.
These two here.
All right.
So, the first thing that happens is the wall of fire erupts out of the ground. And the sound of it is hellacious. And the heat of it, you can feel it on your back. And this guy here, like, his biscuits are burning. The blue motes of light that fill and illuminate the cave, you see this goblin here, Orphan, zips to the front of the line. This one's just holding grenades. And when he gets up, you see he's got one of the purple ones in his hand. And he throws it.
Can I make an important note as a spellcaster?
What's that?
The sound of the wall of fire is not as loud or piercing as the sound of dying goblins.
Is that true? Okay. I'm trying to
They are
determine
very loud.
how I should rule this goblin, like, because he can't just pull one grenade out of this pile, as panicked as he is in throwing it. But I'm afraid
Oh,
if
they
I
all
just have him,
fall.
like, drop all these grenades on the floor, it would be awful.
Wouldn't they just explode like the room upstairs?
Here's what we're gonna do.
Well, he can just kill all of his goblin buddies and maybe
Baby
or
orphan.
orphan.
They
just
They
a
would
little
all
bit.
die, and Orphan would use evasion to escape.
Yeah, that's how I would.
I'm gonna give him a dex save to see if he can hold on to the dozen or so grenades. Okay, and he rolled pretty good on his dex. You see he's having difficulty running past all these other goblins with arrows, with bows, and picking out the one grenade he wants to toss, and he almost trips right in front of you, but he catches himself as he rounds this corner, and he lobs the grenade, and it rolls in between Khalil's legs.
Shit.
Lands on the
I know
floor
what I
here.
want to do.
And as soon as the grenade gets there and detonates, the familiar lightning crackling sound, all the blue motes of light from everywhere in this cave start zipping in towards it. The whole wall of fire gets pulled in.
So much for Khalil's ability to see in the
Now we
dark.
find out what spell level those blue months of light were.
What spell level did you cast the wall at?
3.
At 3? Okay.
Or 4. 4.
4? Okay, because I had to make note of that too. Okay.
I'll erase that.
This guy here...
Does that eat my armor?
Let's see. Where are you standing? Yes, it does.
That's another 5.
No, it was this guy.
That's not where the thing is, though.
Yeah,
it's a line of sight from
it's
the
a
grenade.
spell or a magical effect from line of sight to the grenade. So he's in line of sight to the grenade. But if he casts his Hunger of Hate, like his suggestion will still work because line of sight goes over here. So the suggestion is still in effect, and that guy will still run upstairs. This guy
Is there
here
one of those
has
electric blue things just hanging out here now.
Yes.
Okay.
This guy here has the same exact idea. Let's see if he makes a dex save. He does not.
Oh,
And he's standing right next to the other grenades.
He is.
Oh god.
Oh jeez.
Oh, this will be hilarious.
So he lobs he lobs his own little blue ball grenade, and it lands kind of closer to there. But he also drops 3 more.
Is Cube's existence a magical effect?
No. In fact, Cube is not magical at all.
Yeah, this isn't his first time near one of these, I think.
What kind of grenades does he drop?
Do I get to evade this?
It depends on what kind of grenade it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get sucked into a hellish
Okay.
void.
Well, you might go up onto the roof and avoid the rest of them.
That's true.
Of course. You're gonna have your own problems then.
You're gonna have a posse of
He drops 3 grenades, Orphan.
You're gonna fly 60 feet up into the air and splat against the ceiling.
Orphan.
She's got
First,
Featherfall. She'll be fun.
actually, no, the grenades would just shatter on the floor, and then the effects would just zip into the vacuum.
Oh,
That's what would happen.
That's true.
Like, there's,
Yeah.
yeah, there's no reason, which is good because 2 of these grenades were the gravity ones, and that would have been a lot of damage. He does. He drops again. Like, you feel the splash of it, the fizzy liquid get all over you again, and you're like, here we go again. But no, very quickly the liquid zips past you, whips around you, and gets sucked, spirals down into the into this grenade here, or into this this grenade here. Okay, so that was these 2. Now these 6 guys are all gonna fire arrows at you.
Raffle
This is the second time this session I've had 6 goblins shoot Orphan. Miss, miss, miss.
Welcome to the dungeon, asshole.
Miss, miss, hits.
Oh, so one of them hit me. Okay.
One of them hit you for 4 damage.
One of them hit me for 0 damage, spending a key point.
Okay. And you...
Lob that back at him. Let's see here.
How satisfying is that, just out of curiosity?
It's so good.
That'll hit.
That's gonna hit. That'll hit.
It
Would
was
you
good
rate
for
it
the very
as
brief time
equal
that
and
Adric used
satisfying
it.
to Walls of Fire?
And that'll do 8 damage to him.
And that's enough for him.
Asshole.
Have
So-
we been bonding
Like
over being
missiles.
smug?
Khalil,
No.
from where you're
Yo.
standing, you see this
I
just
failed my
volley of
saving throw
arrows
against that.
come flying in at Orphan. Orphan just stands at the ready, and you see her move so fast. These arrows just zip by her, except for one, which she snags out of the air and whips around, and you don't see the impact because it's around the corner, but you hear the splutch and then a gah, and then a flumping to the ground.
A flumping?
A flumping to the ground.
Arik,
Mm,
that'll hit, I think.
mm.
No, you have 18, not 17.
Aha!
Goblin's standing in front of you. He's got his javelin, and he dives back and goes to lunge at you. But you just parry it aside with your glaive. And Khalil,
Yo,
that'll hit.
16.
Yeah, he hits 19. This guy does the same thing. Dives backwards. Actually, he can't attack from there.
I was about to say, doesn't that
Kind
provide
of boned where he kind of has to sit where he is.
Yeah, that's fine then. He didn't want to be standing next to you, but if he tries to... Well, did the Orphan attack that one? I don't think she did.
No.
No, yeah, he's safe to get out of there.
Of
course,
even with Khalil though, because Khalil engaged that.
Yeah, I was engaged with him before.
Oh, that's right, you were. You can take an opportunity attack against him then. When he's moving
Legit.
out of threat range.
Kill him!
Kill him!
Kill him!
Punish him!
In the name of the moon, I rolled a 21.
21.
Yep.
Oh, we're in the cavern though. You can't see the moon.
12 damage.
That's enough for him.
Bleh.
I was going to do all these goblins on different initiatives, but I'm just going to lump them all into one, because the bookkeeping on that is so much easier for me. We're just going to ignore the other 2 goblin initiatives over here. So,
Okay.
Tarin, this guy disappears around the corner with his bunch of grenades. This guy runs forward. That's right there. And he chucks one of the magic grenades at you. Lands on the floor in front of you because he's a sucky goblin. And he makes his death save, so he does not drop any.
Now,
Wouldn't,
so this is one of the anti-magic grenades right here?
There's 2 of them
the
there.
3 anti-magic grenades like
That's what
suck
I'm-
each other in?
That's what I'm wondering about. What's the effect of
Yeah.
that?
The universe implodes and there's no more campaign.
Oh, that's all fun.
Yay!
No, they're all just sitting there.
The bag of holding.
Tarin, this guy's gonna poke you with his javelin.
He's gonna
Assuming
try.
you're okay with that. No, he misses.
They don't seem to suck in magic items, just magic effects.
Well,
They haven't affected my +1 bow darts at all.
That's what I'm saying.
they didn't suck in Tarin's packed weapon until he went and poked it with it.
That's
But
true.
It didn't pull it like right out of his hands. Hit, miss. Miss, hit. 4 hits. Not bad. Alright, I need the calculator for this one, guys. I can't do simple math in my head.
What's the number?
Tarin, 25 piercing damage.
I need
Oh,
to know
fuck.
those individually because I have to make con saves for the
Okay.
suggestion.
First one is 8.
Made it.
Second one is 7.
Made it.
5.
Made it.
And then
Oh, nope.
So that...
Suggestion drops.
Okay, and the last one is also 5. So, 25 total damage from these archers over here. And I mean, they just pepper you with arrows. They almost get this guy here, too. Because goblins kind of don't care about anything like about that. And that brings us to Eldove.
Alright, so how many orbs are we looking at on the ground here?
You got 3.
What kind of roll would I need to make to toss them up to the floor above us?
It would have to be a hellacious... Well, there's nowhere for them to land, remember. That floor up top was on a pivot and it tilted downwards.
I meant like over the lip.
The only place you could try to get them would be into the doorway that leads into the guest rooms. I would call that...
Oh,
we'll
it's straight up to the wall. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking...
Yeah, and you're talking
the guest
like
room
60 feet
door
up.
is up here, 60 feet above you. If you
No,
could
yeah, that's-
throw with a
that's
hit...
unreasonable.
I'm going to call it AC 20.
Alright, what kind of thing would I need to roll to toss it into this pit past all these goblins?
This isn't a pit. This is a pile of dead goblin corpses.
Oh, it's going up, not down?
I mean, it's just... Well, it was piled up in the ground here, but the ODX had eaten through them and then jumped
And
out.
then
the
you
back.
also exploded them with a fireball, too.
Hey, Brick.
What?
Did you just have all the goblins act on Arrow Goblin's turn?
Yeah, he
Yes,
explained he's
because
not-
I realized that trying to bookkeep all the different goblins, I didn't color code them, was going to be a friggin' nightmare. So
Okay,
Yeah, so you
I
said
zoned out
nerfs
on
to that.
So they all act on 21.
Yeah.
Okay, no, fair enough. I was that helps.
Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna do the best I can, and I'm gonna... Can I pick these up without an action, like just by running over them?
how do you pick them up?
Alright, 1, 2...
I mean, what do you do? What do you
I
physically
just
do to
want
pick
to
them up?
run by and physically pick it up.
Because remember, it's going to zap you for damage.
Oh,
They're crackling with electricity and they're hot to the touch.
You don't have gloves on?
Zook did it with his sand cloak
Sand cloak.
thing.
I
I mean, if you have a way to pick them up, like with clothing or something with cloth, then yeah, it's super easy. No action required. You can just zip by and grab them.
I forget. Do gloves count?
gloves did count because
Yeah.
you used your thieves.
Yeah, because
gloves.
I have gloves on. I mean, I'm a thief. I have gloves on.
All right, yeah, I'll just run by and I'll pick them up with like a spare thing from clothes because I have like a ton of clothes
That's
in my
fine.
fucking bag. So I'll just run by, grab 1, 2. I think I have time to make it to the 3rd.
How
And
much?
then
Do you have all
I
that?
end
You have all that
there.
movement, or did you dash?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is 5, 10, and then 15, 20, 25, 30.
So you need
I
35
think I
to
have
pick this
30.
one up.
How much movement do I have? I have 30, so I would need to dash.
Okay. So yeah, if you dash, you can pick up all 3 of these, and you've got them.
Then you've got some extra movement.
What you should do is throw them here. They just have line of sight.
Well,
It's a lot
they just
easier
need to
to
have
hit.
line of sight, right?
Right.
Yeah,
could-
well,
so you could
it's
stick
easier
them-
than throwing them up onto the second story, is what I'm
You
saying.
can get them over here.
Yeah, you,
back
what
into
I-
this
you
thing.
dump
What
them
I
in the
do
corner
is-
back there.
40. Because I can't throw on the same turn.
Yeah.
So
40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I put them on the ground and I cover them with my fucking clothes.
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, if he covers them in something, does that count as not having line of sight to them?
When Zook covered them with the sand cloak, they still worked.
Or was it
Okay.
right through the? So yeah, if you can get them around this corner, or you can hand them to me, and then I'll get them on my turn because I have.
All right, yeah.
The effect did not work through the stone wall, but it did work through clothing.
So I have them all. I have them all bundled up in like a shirt, and
Okay.
I'm holding them out to Zook.
I'm gonna grab them on my turn.
Okay, so Khalil, you have a turn here.
So, Eldove just whipped his shirt off. And it's like,
No, I have a spare shirt. Don't worry.
He's got
You're not seeing any sick elf 6-pack.
Oh god, you would have a sick elf 6-pack too, wouldn't you?
yeah, because
No,
my
strength score is pretty low. I think I have like a sick elf 1-pack. Like I have a keg.
But it's a shiny golden keg, so.
Yeah.
Now, Khalil, are you gonna stab the guy holding all of the magic grenades?
That's this guy.
Do it while the
There's 2 of
magic zone's in
them.
effect.
This one and this
Oh,
one.
there's 2 of them? Okay.
Yeah, the ones that came up on you both had the grenades and slung them in there. The 6
They-
behind them all had bows.
Oh, those,
Like
those guys,
these 2 here do have weapons, but they're sheet. They have a short sword, and you say they got a bow
This is
slung on their
probably
back.
the best time.
Yeah, because
Actually, yeah.
the anti-magic will solve it.
Right.
Alright, I'll sword that guy that's in front of Khalil. That's 19.
That does it.
Yep.
Sorted.
5 plus 7 is 12.
Yep.
Okay, that does it.
Khalil does assorted damage.
And
Oh. I'll wait for you to describe before I continue, because I have an extra attack.
that's fine. Go ahead and take it.
I was gonna step in and I was gonna wade into dudes.
Well, get the one behind you that's got the rest of the grenades.
Yeah, this one here has the rest of the grenades.
Yeah, I'm gonna sword that dude as well.
Okay.
Get him! Get him!
Sword
Drop
him.
all their grenades into the magic void.
To
I was
you.
about to roll off. the
Speaking of
table,
magic
so-
void, we're gonna lose that die. That'll do it.
Yeah. Plus 7 is
God.
god.
Just what? It's still
Aim
rolls, it still
inward.
rolls.
This is
No, that
this
doesn't
isn't
count.
hard.
Just take-
Why?
I accept this. I accept that. 15 damage.
Okay. So, Orphan, Khalil wades in past you and just dives into this goblin horde, just starts slashing left and right, and he cuts down both of the ones holding the grenades. And about a dozen or so fall to the floor, and many of them rupture into a kaleidoscope of magic, but they all zip past and through you and shoot across the cavern into the sack that Eldove is holding in his arms.
I like to think that in character, Khalil gave no fucks about the magic grenades and just was stabbing people.
That is exactly what happened.
Tarin,
Which one of these 2 has grenades?
0 fucks were given that day.
Yeah.
this one here has grenades. This one here has javelin, because he poked
Kill
Arik
it.
with it.
10, 15.
Yep.
Second attack.
Okay?
I take it, 12 doesn't hit him.
No.
He has chain shirt. Okay.
Yeah.
17, I think is what we're looking for.
That's a 19.
That does it.
That looks better.
Or, 13 damage.
Yep, and that's plenty. And the same
You
thing
get 20
happened.
strength?
I have 19 strength. I also
Oh.
have magic.
Ah.
You cut
Our
him down,
strongest guy is our mage.
and the magic that appears from the ruptured grenades as they hit the floor zip back along to Eldove, who is just
Well, you have-
Eldove. You guys remember that scene in Final Fantasy where Kefka's just standing in Thamasa, and just all of the magicite is just whipping around the air and spiraling into his arms? That's what Eldove looks like right now, holding this
Is
sack of.
Is he cackling like Kefka?
Oh,
Yes.
Probably.
Eldo feels very comfortable with this.
And Tarin's gonna move over next to Arik and almost collapse against the wall, because all of his magical defenses got shot with that anti-magic.
Zook.
Been fine otherwise.
All right. Duke's gonna take one whole step here and grab all that shit.
Okay.
He's gonna take 1, 2, 3. He's got enough movement I counted earlier to get to right here.
Yep.
And he's gonna set the magic doodad right in front of him.
And yeah, that you've got it hidden behind the corner, and there's a solid, worked brick wall right here that you're standing next to.
And then he's just gonna come right up here to the corner here, and free action thumbs up to Eldove.
Eldove, the magic from the thumbs up zips over to you, and okay, Orphan.
It's okay. He's behind the wall.
Yeah.
Tarin went already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Tarin stabbed some dudes. And I hope there's no
I
more
killed
grenades.
the other guy with the grenades, so.
Can I
It's
change
just the
the
one
with
that-
you with Khalil?
Yeah.
I will, now that the mind link's back up, I'll let you know that the suggestion probably dropped when I got arrowed.
So I'm wearing Orphan as a hat now.
That happened.
You need to take a cantrip as a feat, Zook, so that I can teach you how to use Mage Hand, so we can do Mage Hand high fives.
First, I'm aiming for the goblin right in front of me.
Okay.
I was gonna take alert as my next feat so he can't get surprised anymore.
That's
These
plenty.
will both hit. Let's see.
Those are definitely hits.
So that's an 8 and then a 6.
Okay, and that's more than enough.
Alright, so the second one will devolve onto this guy.
Okay.
And send one more key point, 2 more attacks. Let's see. One of those will hit.
Burn up those key points.
And-
Gotta pace yourself.
Nah,
He's got
that'll
him. He
do
didn't fight
9.
the first half.
How much?
9.
Okay, and that's just enough for him.
Okay.
Orphan jumps up next to Khalil, and they're just cutting their way through this line of goblin archers. Him with sword and her with fists. Arik.
Hello. I want to kill this goblin.
So after this fight, who's up for another rest?
Yeah, hurry,
I could still use a long rest if
Oh,
possible.
come
I need a short rest
on.
again.
Oh wow. Oh,
This
wow,
goblin
that's sad.
is an expert of parrying. He is a magician with this javelin.
Is this a goblin or a troll?
I think that might actually hit 18.
No, Brickroad's the troll.
Wait, you get 2 attacks?
Yeah, I flipped my glaive around and I hit him with the butt
Oh,
of
yeah.
it.
Okay, yeah, the second one hits. That's good.
Yay! Alright, so... D4.
Well, it's a D4 plus your strength mod. I mean, you get your strength
Plus
mod in there.
his thunder magic.
Yeah, like,
Right.
so... Gotta do this in order. So... 3 plus 3 is 6.
Mm-hmm.
Divide Strike can cause the attack to deal an extra 1d8 thunder damage.
Raccoon.
So another 5.
And that's
So
enough.
11.
That's enough.
And then he goes back 10 feet when I deal thunder damage to a large or smaller creature.
His corpse goes back 10 feet. Yeah, he parries the blade part of the glaive, but you come down with the butt and you just wrap him right on the skull, and he crumples to the ground.
Yay!
Killed a thing.
Sound of
Wait, does he
thunder
crumble to the ground, or
echoes
does
in
he-
the chamber.
Does he send his body back 10 feet? Because one is way more badass than the other.
He crumples to the ground and then slides back 10 feet. The goblins break and
Sound
run.
of thunder echoes in the cavern.
Everyone takes 36 sonic damage because it's a cavern.
This feels like a Walking Dead scene. We all got trapped in a car or something.
Oh, they can all dash, actually. Say they'll all get up the stairs.
Run away!
And where do you think you're going?
He's gone.
After the Merrick.
As far as he can go.
That guy's not 120 feet away.
He's gone. He's gone. And I think that's as far as he can move, because he has to disengage from Orphan before he walks. Oh no, he can disengage in his bonus action.
no,
He's gone.
Plus, I killed everything I hit.
That's right, you did. But yeah, he can disengage as a bonus action, so he's gone too. When you guys, after 2 rounds of combat, have dropped so many of these goblins, like the place is just riddled with corpses, The rest break and run. They dash back through the broken wall, and you hear the sound of goblin voices screaming in terror, fleeing from you, echoing throughout the chamber.
So I have a question.
Are there any... Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, is there any? What is to keep us from putting up a shelter and then putting a ring of fire around it before we rest?
We don't
won't
have
last
that much
long.
time.
Yeah, the fire.
Are
doesn't
there
last
any
that long.
undetonated
Damn.
grenades?
I was gonna steal one, but I don't think that happened.
There's still some of these magic ones around over here.
There are a couple undetonated ones, yes. There are... 14 total laying on the ground.
Jesus.
Oh shit! Let's get us some fucking grenades. Oh, I want to see
Duke
one
is
of them
all
open
about
up a hatch this time now. Fucking.
I heard you mentioning colors earlier. Did you guys identify some of these grenades while you were getting pelted before?
I've been hit with a few of them enough. I think I might recognize them.
Yeah, I think you
Tarin.
might recognize the petrification one.
Now,
Petrification,
just to be
rust,
clear-
and insanity. I've all been hit multiple times with.
am I taking this to mean that you guys are rounding up these grenades?
At the very least,
What can we identify any of them?
I'll tell you what color they are. That's why somebody's gonna have to do the bookkeeping on this, because I don't want
Darren,
to.
that's some bookkeeping
this.
has your name written all over it.
Give me a second. Oh, also, I think the necklace of fireballs must be in my backpack, forgotten about, because it's on the party loot sheet still.
Alright, there you go then. I knew it was either you or me, and you saying that you didn't have it was what made me think
Alright, I got it.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm still rolling d8s.
Should you give that to one of us dudes without an AoE attack?
Yeah, that's what I thought you would have taken it.
I'll
honestly.
take it.
Yeah,
Shit, I'll
take the
take
necklace
it.
of fireballs.
Alright, how many fireballs does it have on it?
I didn't write that down.
I think it was like
It was 3 or 5, yeah.
Okay.
I remember.
All right, Tarin.
Yep.
Rounding up the grenades. One of them is very bright yellow. One of them is dark gray, swirled with black. Actually, this is the first time you've gotten an up-close look at the actual grenade. They look like little glass balls. Maybe about the size of a Magic 8-ball. So it's difficult to carry more than a couple at a time. Like, the goblins actually had them
And
overloaded
that's why
in their arms.
they were like carrying stuff around.
And
Why are you
inside,
hopping?
you see them, they're actually half filled with different colored liquid. The first one, like I said, very bright yellow. The second one is dark gray swirled with black.
Yep.
2 of them are striped with constantly shifting bands of color. 5 of them look like they're filled with mercury.
We know what
That's
that
the
is.
petrification, yeah.
One of them is a brilliant royal purple.
I think that's insanity.
2 of them are the pus-like yellow-green substance.
Beer.
And 2 of them are a viscous reddish-brown liquid.
That's the rust, I think.
And those are the ones that you recover from the ground. They did not shatter on impact. And then, of course, you've got the 3 magic holes. What is Eldove doing? My goodness.
Eldove is very excited.
Alright, so another short rest.
It looks like we didn't notate how many charges are on the necklace of fireballs. Do you happen to still have that?
I did give you that information. Somebody should have recorded that.
I
It
remember
was
it as being 5.
5. That's what I thought too. All right, 5.
I remember 5.
Alright, so I'm going to take that off the
Yeah,
item if you're taking it.
Yeah, I'm taking that. I'm putting that in my equipment. So if anyone ever needs AoE, I've got 5 charges of fireball.
I imagine Eldove is just juggling the glass balls really excitedly.
Cube has not
Eldove
moved
doesn't
a
want
muscle.
anything to do with the fucking glass balls. Eldove has had enough of the glass balls.
Cube has not moved a muscle since being ordered to stand in the middle of the hut.
There's
He's
no more
not
hut.
is he not
How confused is he?
He doesn't look confused. Looks peaceful, actually. He's been given orders that he could follow very easily, and he's
That's what I'm
accomplishing
saying. He
something.
can't anymore. The hut's gone.
Well, yeah, but the physical space he's occupying is still there. He takes small victories where he can get them.
So yeah, I got the hell beat out of me on that fight because all my magical defenses got eaten. I don't know about anybody else.
I didn't take any damage.
I didn't take any damage, but I'm running very low on spell charges.
Fred shrugs, says, "Well, should I put up another hut?"
I don't know.
I'm okay for HP right now, and I can't recharge anything without a long rest.
Yeah.
Fred shrugs, says the hut lasts 8 hours, we can all get a good night's sleep. He says it half jokingly.
Yeah, and a good night's sleep would mean we would have about 8 times as many of those guys hanging outside our door when we woke up.
And that'll be 8 more times more to get hit by the ring of fire when we wake up.
And they're goblins, so they may all create like 15 more of their spawn by the time we wake up again.
Zook, where are the 3 balls?
What 3 balls?
The energy orbs, the magic eating ones.
We put them back here.
They're still sitting back there. You left them there, okay.
Yeah. Because as far as I was concerned, they just need to be out of sight.
That's fine.
Eldove goes back and he takes his shirt.
Did we see any trapdoors open during the combat?
No, because there are none. Not on the outside in the cave.
Inside,
there were in room 15. There's a couple of here and here, but they're both in the ceiling, very high up, and goblins were not able to climb into them from this level. They all had to go up the stairs.
Yeah, that's why we came back here to rest.
Barricade 15.
I'm gonna go see if there's any way to block the stairs.
To block the stairs? How would you do it?
How many goblins?
Stairs aren't going to matter because there are hatches in 15.
Well, what about these big bookshelves? Can we put that here, across here, maybe?
The problem with that idea is anything you could move into place, the goblins could move back out.
That's true.
Like, unless you're gonna
Well, I mean, we could put an alarm spell in the entrance as well.
Yeah, you could.
Well, that won't.
I mean, they're just going to fire it off.
That's not going to prevent them from coming out. It's just going to say, hey, guess what? You just lost your rest. It's time to get ready to fight again.
If our idea is to take a long rest, then it doesn't really matter.
I just need a short rest, but I don't know about you guys. That short rest left me much worse off than without it, in all honesty.
I mean, my whole thing is...
Like, if you need healing, I do have, like, spell charges, but I'm really low.
I can't be in front of the group anymore at this point.
Orphan's going to ask, why are we still here? What are we
door's locked.
What are we hoping to accomplish?
Well, we have to find Cube's master, and also, yeah, the door is sort of locked. I'm hoping to figure out what the hell's going on with this place. We've got, was it 3 stories? Like, as high up as we were on the 2nd floor, do I think that's as high up as it goes, or I think there's another story above that from the size?
From the outside, it looked like it might be 5 stories, but when you got inside, the first story was much higher than you suspected. So you're thinking, if it's taller than 3, it's emptying into like a magical space somewhere.
Sure.
Also, and I think Arik will agree with me on this. One of the things we're hoping to accomplish is that right now there are goblins still alive in this tower, and we would like to change that.
All right.
Yeah.
Does anyone want
to remedy that? Huh?
Does anyone want to take any particular spheres? I'm going to take 2 mercury and the one purple.
I wouldn't mind having a petrify.
Give me one of those spheres.
Okay. We'll just mark on the Google Maps below what you took. Like, leave the total inventory alone.
Okay.
Well, I mean, mark on your character sheet which ones you took, so I can see who's.
I'm gonna put them on this sheet here, because that way they're all in one place.
Eldove doesn't want any of the magical shit. He is magical enough. Thank you.
So what's the new plan?
I want to just whip one of them when the hatch opens right at the goblin. Just give him a little taste of what the shit we've been going through.
Saving the basement for later.
If you guys want to,
I guess we'll just.
I mean, I'll stand guard at the foot of the stairs and try to repel goblins to come down.
Tarin, do you need healing?
I either need healing or a short rest. I haven't spent any hit dice yet. And short rest, I spent all my spell slots to get them eaten by the magic. So.
Man, I keep using 1 arrow per combat, and I can't recover 1 arrow.
Alright, I will cast Cure Wounds on you then.
Wait, are we going to take a short rest?
If we're not going to take a short rest, then yeah, let's just cast a Cure spell and get back upstairs.
I don't know what we're doing.
I'm going to be very clear. If you guys take a short rest, we're going to be going through this again.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Alright.
No.
Alright, Arik, hit me with something and we're going back up.
Hit me with your best shot.
You guys have healing potions and stuff, don't you? Like,
I don't.
Healing potions are complete garbage.
At this level, they kind of are.
13 HP.
Alright,
well, so is our
I have
healer,
2
apparently.
spell charges left.
I'm not back at top, but I'm good enough to be in a fight. I don't want to be on the front line anymore.
I can scout. I still have a lot of. Well, I'm not
Khalil
lucky,
can
but I
take
have a
point.
good parry.
okay. So what's the
I think
what's
our
the next
rogue that
plan?
can spot tracks should do a
Let's
point.
get back up to that armory and get through that door that the goblins poured out of.
As you enter 15 and going up the spiral staircase and the top lit
A hatch
floor,
opens up.
you see where most of the goblins. No, a hatch doesn't open. I rolled for it, but it didn't open. Most of the goblins that broke and run, the ground is just littered with their weapons. They just dropped what they were carrying. Zook, you can go ahead and restock arrows if you don't mind using goblin arrows. Like, it's going to be a blow to your pride, right?
Yeah, fuck pride. I don't care. I'm just gonna go ahead and restock. If you're not gonna,
Yeah,
is
you
it
can...
a blow to my dice?
No, they're just like, you just have a couple of ugly-looking arrows.
That's
What
fine.
type of what kind of weapons are these? All right, let me ask that question more pointedly. How flammable are these weapons?
How flammable? As flammable as any other javelins or arrows, you imagine?
Anything that you don't need, Zook. I don't want these fuckers using against us, so I'm gonna put it into a big
literally
old pile and set it on fire.
I literally just grabbed three arrows to restock my my quill, so I'm good now.
I pushed the rest of the arrows into the goblin pile
And Khalil,
set it fire.
as Eldove is doing that, you notice, before anybody else, because you don't have dark vision, after a few minutes of the cave being dark, the walls, like more motes of light, float out through the walls, and after 5 or 10 minutes, the entire inside of the cave is once again filled with them.
Sure.
The light replenishes itself.
Well, that's
Like-
rad.
I like this cave. I mean, other
we
than
get-
the monsters,
Did we ever investigate like what this thing is here?
we
Stone
haven't been able to
walls.
figure it out yet.
It's completely walled.
Zook
It's
went
probably
over
something-
every inch looking for secret tunnels and didn't find anything.
Yeah. No, not me, because I have shitty investigation.
Khalil
Someone else
did.
Oh, Khalil did, yeah.
We don't have a clue what bright yellow or any of these other ones are, huh?
So what is the plan? What floor?
Third floor.
We still got a bunch of first floor shit to find.
Oh, do we? Oh, that's right.
Well, I'll load up the first floor. You guys come back out into 9 here. You come up the stairs,
Yeah.
and... Who's coming first?
Khalil's
Khalil.
on point. And I think Zook's behind him now, because
Yeah,
Zook's
Tarin will be in the
Okay,
middle.
so Khalil's right here.
dodgy.
Sounds good.
Everybody's behind Khalil.
Yeah.
Okay, well go ahead and put yourself where you're going to be in this room.
In the room or on the stairs?
Does anybody give orders to Cube? In the room. You guys can climb the stairs.
Cube should
No,
stay.
we're happy with
Cube.
Cube.
Cube
Stay
stay
where
in
it
the
is.
cavern. We'll come down for you if anything, if we learn anything.
And he nods / bows.
Try to stay away from any goblins. Don't let them throw shit at you.
Zook is trying to stay close to this pillar from now, because he doesn't want any goddamn hatches opening.
Wait,
I'm
we're
gonna
off-
say that
we're up
because
the
I have a
stairs
feeling
already?
that if a goblin came down and
I'm
just started throwing shit at Cube, he'd just stand there.
in the middle.
Cube says, this one is not sure he appreciates the hospitality of the new cleaners.
Okay. Oh,
Nor do we.
A hatch opens.
Are you just gonna name this replay a hatch opens?
Well, the first episode of this was called Cube in the Goblin Tower. How many of you are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Who's 7?
8. We got our...
Fred.
Fred.
Yeah, Fred's number 7.
I thought we left Cube downstairs.
No,
We did.
Fred.
Fred.
There's 6 of
Fred
you
is
and then
not
Fred.
here. Are we gonna bolt a table to Fred?
Now,
Is that our plan?
Goblin pokes his head out of here, throws down one of the flashbangs. So I need a Constitution save, DC 15.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Yep, I passed.
That's a
passes.
D12.
Yep.
15?
Yeah, DC 15.
Pass.
failure.
Everybody who fails is
Pass.
blind and deaf. But only for a few seconds.
But now, the last time this happened, the goblin that threw it was also stunned. Does that happen this time?
No,
you're not
he
sure.
stunned. He stunned people on the ground. I thought.
Yeah, no, he didn't stun himself in the...
Okay.
He
Crawl
threw,
space.
he threw it at like a badger or some shit.
The flashbangs aren't very useful outside of combat, though. I mean, the effect only lasts for 1 turn, so you're fine now. It was just obnoxious. And you hear the goblins laughing at you from inside the wall.
Oh,
So which of these doors do we want to try on the first floor if we still have business here?
I think
we're
we just
going
want to go up to
upstairs.
the second and finish up everything on the second floor.
Okay.
Going up to the second floor. Okay, who's going first? Marching order.
Same order, I
Khalil,
think.
then Zook, then Orphan.
Okay, go ahead and place yourself where you're going to be in this hallway here.
I didn't take any grenades. Really tempted, but I didn't take any.
I'm scared to take the ones that we can't identify. Or haven't
I'm
identified.
all about taking the ones we didn't identify.
Well,
I
I mean,
think yellow might be flashbang, but that's just a guess.
Oh wait, yeah. Did we see what color the grenade was? The people who didn't get flashbanged.
Oh yeah, it was yellow.
Okay.
I thought I described that last week when the first flashbang hit. I'm
You
sorry.
might have, but we weren't paying that much attention to the color at the time.
Oh well, it's
Anyone-
not my fault.
I've only caught a few of them.
No,
anyone got dibs on the flashbang?
No, not so far.
I mean, I wouldn't mind taking a flashbang.
Take it. It'd actually be really good for you if you can somebody and then stab them.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Okay, what's the plan from here?
Let's go through this door in the back of 21.
Okay.
Okay.
Put yourself where you're going to be in 21.
Wait, first question before we head all the way through that room: are those suits of armor still clattered on the floor?
Oh yeah, there's armor strewn everywhere in here, but it's metal. It's not going to burn.
Okay. No,
And
that
it's
wasn't.
The shield
That wasn't
guarding.
the question.
The shield guarding is still standing inert in the middle of the room.
Okay, because I think Eldove's concern was that
Are
the
there
goblins.
are there goblins back in the armor? And
No,
it's,
no,
it's
no.
pretty clear that they're
No,
not.
they're not.
That'd be hilarious, butts.
What was that?
I don't know, but
Okay. Who's going
pile
first
up
through
on the
this door?
door.
Khalil's going in first. The door's
Yeah.
cracked open already because the goblins were
He's on
shooting it
your
over
point,
through
man.
there. All right, Khalil, stop right there.
Yep, I know.
Oh, that was
Upstairs at
fake
the end of the
anyway.
hallway.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was fake.
Well,
think
we
we
didn't
said
think
that
the
last
answer
week.
was an animal.
Yeah, so we were like, wait, I bet you get to it through the other rooms.
Yeah.
Now, it's a wide, unadorned hallway, and it ends with a staircase that leads up to the top floor of the tower. A wide staircase at that, and the top is closed with a stone trap door. It's empty and quiet.
Did we ever fully explore this room?
24?
No,
That room's
because
on
your
fire.
familiar exploded.
Yeah, is it
Yeah.
still on fire?
It is. Nobody's made any effort to douse it.
That is persistent
I
flame.
closed the doors and hoped that it would burn out all the air.
Maybe it did, I don't know. I'm gonna say it's still on
I-
fire because that's funnier to me.
Sure. There's a window I didn't see in the back.
Just
Right.
say it's magical fire, it's fine.
Khalil, are you trying to be
Yeah.
stealthy?
Not especially, no.
Okay, everybody go ahead and put yourself where you're gonna be in the hallway.
Well, Zook would have been trying to be stealthy.
Well, it's
Zook
the-
is always trying to be
It doesn't.
stealthy.
It doesn't
Zook's
matter
not in
for
front.
Zook, except unless everybody else is, because Zook can roll a 26 on his stealth, and if somebody next to him rolls a 1, are we good there?
That means that
Turns
they
to
don't have
Zook.
Zook as a target.
Turns to
Oh,
Zook.
I-
and says,
I'm
being
not comfortable
tried."
with Aaron walking in front of me. There we go.
So you guys make a lot of noise coming down this hallway,
Of course we do.
and that's initiative.
Oh, Jesus, tits.
I did not make any blue dye in this room yet.
Haha.
Go on.
20.
Let's do
Goblin
some
Tower
little
gets 20, and
dance
who
party
knows
over here.
also gets 20.
If it makes you feel better, I got 20.
I got
It does.
21.
Yeah, Tarin 21.
Orphan,
16.
16.
I'm not cheating.
Aaron.
Bullshit, you're just faking it.
11.
Oh, you got double-digit
Khalil.
initiative, man. Moving up in the world, 18.
18. Ooh.
Oh my god,
That's
McDohl.
spicy one.
Zook,
21.
21.
Only get
Where are
better
you
once I
people
take my...
getting this
Tarin.
initiative from? I think you're all
21,
cheating.
but not as 21 as Zook.
Not as 21 as Zook.
Not
I got-
as 21. Is it?
I have-
Significantly less.
And
21.
Eldove,
I have all the decks.
20.
20.
Eric, I have all the decks. Don't worry about it.
21, 20.
Eldove,
Yeah.
make a dex check and tell me
16.
how much you make it or miss it by.
A dex check of what?
Just make the dex check and tell me what the total is.
What I get?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make
'Cause I
or
don't
miss
know.
what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, just
what?
just make it and tell me what the total is. I can't zoom out to look at the dice, so
I think Brick Road didn't know how to
16.
numbers.
16?
Or know how to use words.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, look, here's my bardic inspiration die I didn't get to take.
So
if we took,
that was 20?
Yeah, 20.
if you guys took a short rest, I didn't get a chance to use my hit dice.
Oh yeah, the room 24 is on fire because exploding hawk. That's right.
Oh yeah, we took a short rest a while ago. You should have taken your hit die then.
Khalil,
Well,
Yeah.
I wasn't here. I didn't
Go.
exist.
you start
No, you did.
climbing up. Actually, yeah, you start climbing up the stairs, and you go to move to open the stone hatch above you, when suddenly it swings open, and
Look up high.
you hear the sound of goblins straining against something, and within 2 seconds, you see what? They're pushing what can only be described as a horror ball. A huge, about 8-foot diameter sphere of just debris, stone, broken wood that's been lashed together with razor wire. And they're throwing it down the stairs.
You guys are gonna get Katamari'd.
Zook, you're first. You have an action. Zook, you're standing at the base of the stairs. You look up, and beyond Khalil, you see this huge horror ball coming down the stairs. You have an action.
You
If
said
I-
horror ball, and I thought it was like an 8-foot grenade that they were trying to push down the stairs,
Yeah.
and I was about to lose my shit.
That's why I wasn't sure, Eldove, because it's like, well, the horror ball doesn't have a dexterity, so I'm not sure where to put him before
You
or
said
after
it's
it.
8
So.
feet. So
It's 8
if I
feet
press
around,
my-
and you're in a 10-foot wide stairwell.
If I press myself up against the wall, will it just will it roll past me?
Presumably, it's going to bounce back and forth, so you'll be taking a chance if all you do is press up
Yeah.
against the wall.
Zook's gonna use all of his movement and all of his bonus actions to say and scream, "Run!" and just bolt. And he's gonna press himself up against this wall in
Okay.
this room.
Tarin, you have an action.
5, 10. Do I see anything when I come back into this room? Anything out of order?
Oh yeah, that's my
When-
question too.
you
Actually,
You see... No, it looks the same. Just how you
I'm
left
gonna
it.
ready an action to Eldritch Blast any goblins that come out of this hatch.
That hatch. Guess what? A hatch opens. It happens to be that one.
Oh, I was gonna say, Zook would have probably wanted to ready an action too, but oh well.
I don't think you have to worry about it.
I didn't think about it.
Yeah,
You
that
did say
ha-
you're using all your movement and actions to get out of there anyway.
No, it
The
wouldn't have
second
actually
one
taken all of
hits
it,
a
though.
19 on AC for a total of that plus. Sorry, I have the inventory open.
the hatch
It's
opens,
6.
and for a split second, you see a little pleased goblin face. And then the little pleased goblin face is not there anymore. Because you've Eldritch blasted it back into the hole. The good news is there's nobody there to close the hatch behind him, so it's still open.
7 force damage and push 10 feet.
Yeah, he gets slammed back in there. That's not fun for him, and he scampers away. He's not going to engage you in combat. Eldove,
It's
you have
just-
an action.
Charred body blocking the way.
Eldove has an idea for his action.
Okay.
Is it an original idea?
No,
Doesn't seem very original, yeah.
Mage hand the ball back.
I cannot hold an 8-foot keep ball
I'm
without
gonna
a
guess
chance.
this question mark is you guys are having a bad day.
Yeah, question mark is the horror ball. So the horror ball comes flying down the stairs, bouncing down towards all of you. Khalil,
Is it one of these die?
Orphan,
Yeah.
Arik, and Fred,
All dead.
you need to make a dex save.
Okay.
DC 15.
Sorry guys, I don't have any kind of Eldritch Blast that I could have pushed that Eldritch ball back with.
Nope.
Oh, Fred passed. by
On
a
the
lot.
nose.
Everybody passed?
No.
Passed.
Arik,
did
you
not.
didn't pass. Are you the only one who didn't pass?
Red pass.
Arik, your life sucks right now. Let's be clear about this. Your life is pain right now. I gotta get
And ball.
a ton of
Ball
D10s.
Painball.
Like, I gotta get so many D10s that I'm considering just opening up a dice rolling program on the computer to make this easier for me.
Can you put your mic down really close to the D10s?
Like, I can roll underneath the mic like that.
Yeah.
Does that help?
That was beautiful. That was good
Okay.
Foley.
That was.
I'm happy
Good
with
Foley.
that.
I gotta do a lot of math, so bear with me 1 second.
I'm gonna pee while you do math.
I don't think Arik is very happy about math.
Arik is not happy. Arik is about to have a very bad day.
He's about to have a very bad math.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the rest of you are going to have a bad day, too, so... It's
But a lessened bad day?
pretty bad all around.
Oh, I don't take any damage on a failed or on a success.
Okay, I thought only Zook had that, but yeah, you've got evasion, too.
I have evasion. Yeah, Orphan
Arik!
just like triangle. She just triangle jumps up up the walls.
Arik,
Right under her.
Khalil, Orphan, and Fred. Well, Khalil, Arik, and Fred throw themselves flat as they can get up against the wall, and this horror ball comes rebounding down the stairs. 61 damage. This
On
thing...
save?
No, for Arik, because he failed.
I'm down.
Oh.
Khalil, you and Fred both take 30 damage. Khalil, you get the main brunt of it. You get up against the stairs, and you look down. I mean, this thing brushes past you, and the razor wire scrapes across your face and your arm, scrapes against the scales of your armor, and it does a lot of hurt. Your legs get crushed as this thing bounce off. Arik, you get bowled over. Orphan triangle jumps for the ceiling, because she's just that good. And Fred tries to run back along. I think Fred's down too, actually.
Oh no,
No,
Fred!
he's not.
Okay,
He's
good.
Almost down.
We need Fred to get Arik back up to get everyone else.
And
in
so,
sort of shape.
Khalil, the ball bounces kind of back and forth as it goes down. There's not a lot of space for it to maneuver, and it clips Fred in the back as he's moving down the hallway, and the ball comes to rest way back here.